Hey Daniel, welcome to Full Seat Athletics Personal Training. I wanted to send you a video today to go along with the email that I've just sent with the training and nutrition program, along with the welcome package, just explaining some of the details. In this email, I'm also going to have a check-in day, and that's going to basically be every single week at that day, at that time. I'm going to need your check-in. So all your charts and sheets and training and everything for the week updated, along with your your training and your nutrition of sheets all updated, and then have that sent to me in the email at that time. So if I said Saturday at noon, then you can send it at the time or anytime before that. So if you were going away for the weekend and you weren't able to check in with me Saturday or Friday, Thursday evening would be totally fine. It just means I won't be. If I can check it before that, then that's great. But for sure, guaranteed, I'll be sending you that, or I'll be getting that looked at on the Saturday, and I'll be getting back to you within 48 hours with your updated protocol. Any questions that I have for you, or any more details that I request, then that's where I'll be sending it. So that's for our accountability. So it keeps you accountable to get all your workouts done every week, get all your nutrition logged, and make sure you're staying on track with your diet. And you'll be sending it to me at that time, and then I'll be looking over everything every single week, along with the one-on-one training as well that we're going to be doing 2 times per week. 2 times per month. So I'll be seeing you 6 times every month, either through online videos, maybe it's just emails, maybe it's actually in the gym. Okay, so I'm going to grab my computer here and I'm going to look. So when you open up the training and nutrition program, you're going to see Full Scene Athletics Nutrition Journal Weekly Summary. And it says this highlighted in yellow gathering data for 2 weeks. So all I'm going to get you to do there is basically, you've been using MyFitnessPal. All I need you to do is just whatever you eat or drink, put it in there. And then you're going to go to the nutrition tab on MyFitnessPal, and it's going to give you a summary of your day. And it's going to give you your protein, carbs, fats, fiber, stuff like that. All I want you to do is fill in your protein under the protein log, along with the date, of course. The carbohydrates, the fats, and then I have a calculation for calories, so don't put the calories in. It'll give me a correction on the calories that I want. If it doesn't match MyFitnessPal, don't worry about it. It's totally fine. The formula that I have for the calorie breakdown is going to be more accurate than what MyFitnessPal is giving you, because it's just like a journal. So like before MyFitnessPal was around years ago, I used to just use a diary, pen and paper. If I eat something, I would calculate it in my head or look online, figure out what the calories and nutrition was, and I would just put it in. Okay, morning weigh-ins. I'd like you to try to get those in as much as possible. So first thing in the morning, before eating or drinking anything, you'll have a weight there. The cardio tab. So if you did any cardio, let's say you did 30 minutes of treadmill that I prescribed you, then you'll put in there 30 minutes or 300 calories, whichever you prefer. For now, you can choose. Training, whatever training day you did. So if it was day 1, day 2, day 3, whatever, or maybe you just did like day 2, leg day, whatever, you can put that in there just so we have recollection of what we remember or what we were doing for training. So if you scroll over to the right on this tab, it says overall protocol. So it gives you macronutrient recommendations, fiber and water recommendations. They're blank right now. They're going to be blank for a little bit, about 2 weeks. I don't want to give you any specific targets to hit until I get a little bit more gathering data. So once those 2 gathering data charts are done, then I'll be able to give you actual recommendations. So right now they're just blank. To the right of that is macronutrient timing. So it just talks a little bit about when you should be eating certain foods. Not foods, but breaking down your meals. So for example, for carb distribution, so 25 to 30% of your daily intake before and 25 to 30% after your workout. So in other words, if you were to eat 2 meals a day and you were able to hit your calories for the day in those 2 meals, then 1 meal would be before your workout and 1 would be after. Very simple and not that complicated there. General information, so just put your name in there, your gender, your age, starting weight, and then your goal weight. We did talk about all these things, obviously, but I just want you to put them in just to start programming some stuff in. And then program start date I have there for June 1st. Okay, so supplement recommendations. These are just recommendations. Supplements are only 5, maximum 10% of your total result. So these are just things you can do if you want. If you want any more additional information, ask me for products. I've been doing supplements for many years. I've tried lots of products, so I kind of know what works best and what doesn't. But again, there's always new science coming out, which is good. So we can continually educate ourselves and continue to grow. But if you have any questions and you want to just do some digging, my best example for science-based research is actually examine.com. So I have the link on there. You can click that to look for different appropriate uses for the products and research studies and stuff. If you want to do some research on your own. Otherwise, again, quick question, something, ask me. I'd love to help. Okay, so that's pretty much that. So when we start gathering that, I have coach's notes, macronutrient goal targets. So this will just be kind of like a reminder tab. If I say, okay, make sure you're doing your cardio here or whatever. These are just things to look at for quick reference notes for communicating back and forth. And I might update that, I usually try to update it once a week. Otherwise, but it's rare that I'll sneak up on you and update it halfway through the week or something. If I do, I'll usually send you an email saying, hey, take a look at that. Okay, so that's the nutrition part. So we're just gathering data for now. So just whatever you eat, put it in MyFitnessPal, eat or drink, and then, at the end of the day, just put it in here at the end of the day, or even every few days you can update this, or every week. The more the better. It just gives you more practice. But if you were to take 7 days of MyFitnessPal and then at the end of the week put it in here, that's totally cool. The next tab to the right is the training tab, June 1st to June 8th. So this is your program information for the next the next week for a 3-day workout. So I have in here a 3-day split. So it's a workout 1 push, workout 2 pull, and a workout 3 legs. So we've gone through the exercises in the movement screen the other day. So you should be okay to do the exercises here on your own for the designated amount of sets. There's a combination of between 2 and 3 sets for these. You'll just put in the weight you did, the weight you were assuming to do in yellow, and then the weight you actually did in the numbers tab, or like for set 1, set 2, set 3, so on. Okay, and then any notes or comments you have for yourself or for me. And then workout duration, how long did it take you? Just to get an idea, is this workout taking you in 30 minutes? Is it taking you 3 hours? I'd like to know, because I want to make sure that you're managing your time in the gym properly and accordingly, and you're not resting too long. But again, this is a learning process, so there's certain things that, I'm just going to let you do it. And then, in the next couple of weeks, I'll catch up with you and making sure that we're doing things correctly or the best possible way for our lifestyles, so the way your lifestyle is. Okay, next tab is training plan example. So this is nothing to look at yet. This is something that I'm going to be using in a few weeks. Or maybe even longer. I'm going to be basically helping you design your own program so that you'll be able to take that information and move forward with it later on. Okay, so just ignore that for now. The 4-day split, this is what I'm tentatively looking at giving you based on your goals for a 4-day split, so upper body, lower body workouts. And then year at a glance is just sort of like the big picture. What is our goal? When do we want to hit that goal? If you had like a photo shoot or a contest, or maybe the day we're going to attempt the 1-arm pull-up, we'll have a kind of a plan, a big picture plan, year at a glance on that. Okay, and then I have PT sessions. PT session schedule. So that is basically just the sessions we have next due. So, if we have any makeup days or anything, we'll have that in here. We're scheduled for 2 a month. So, we had a movement screen. So in June, we'll have 2. July, we'll have 2. So on and so forth. And the last tab is just actually a meal plan example. So this is just an example of what, like, if you were to eat 4 meals in a day, and you had all these foods and you punched them in, let's say MyFitnessPal, or you did a pen and paper like I used to, and a lot of my clients used to do. Some of my older clients still do. Anyway, if they did that, then this is kind of how the breakdown of nutrition would be, and this would be the macro goal and the example. So just take a look at that and see, you could use that meal plan if you wanted to also as an example, as long as the macronutrients of the foods you're eating fit in the macro goals. Okay, so that is pretty much it for that. Everything else I'll have in the email for you, and I hope you have an amazing day and a great weekend, and we'll book our schedule for our first hardcore personal training session next week. So talk to you soon, Daniel. Thank you.